Hey, what's going on guys? It's your boy Scared Soldier bringing you another Borderlands 3 video, and in today's video we will be going over the two mini events that Borderlands 3 just released not too long ago, Mr. Torgue's Slaughter Onslaught and also Make It Rain event. Now the Make It Rain event allows all the normal badass and anointed enemies to drop even more cash, and it seems to be that cash is very important for the next upcoming event, which seems that it's going to drop April 23rd along with Mayhem 2.0. So they basically said that having cash is going to be important for this event. So get your cash up by killing those badass normal and anointed enemies in the Slaughter Shaft. At the same time, all the Slaughter Shaft bosses will 100% drop their dedicated loot pools. So very similar to the Trials Take All event where all the bosses drop all their dedicated loot pools, which we did a video on that. It's very similar. All the bosses will drop their loot, which they're supposed to. So what we're going to do in today's video is we're going to be killing all these bosses and see just exactly if this drop rate is increased, and also to see what kind of guns we can get from it. So without further ado, let's get into it. So quickly guys, for those who are new to the game or whatever and are not sure where they can find the Slaughter Shaft or Star 3000 or the Sinister of Slaughter, I'm going to show you really fast. So the Slaughter Star 3000, once you find it, it is in a little bit of a hidden area. You guys got to find that around the map, and you will have Slaughter Star and it will appear right here in your face in the main screen of the maps. But the other two, you're going to have to go and dive into Pandora, and it's going to be located at the bottom. That is where the Slaughter Shaft is. And then the final one is the Sinister of Slaughter, and that is going to be located in Promethea. Again, you guys can Google the hidden locations to unlock these. This is the Sinister of Slaughter. So we will be headed to all three of these areas, and we are going to see just how good the dedicated drops are for the bosses, and I'm going to show you what each of the bosses drop, and that's pretty much it. So I'm going to meet you guys over at the Slaughter Shaft. We are looking for the enemy called the Titan, and the gun we want the most out of him is called the Eruption. And this gun essentially, once you are reloading the weapon, it shoots out projectiles that debuffs the enemies and makes them weaker so you can kill them. So right here we have the Titan. He looks like a big old Goliath, and he is the last boss you are going to fight at the Slaughter Shaft, and probably the only boss. And once you kill him, we are expected to get the Eruption and also the Shreddifier and possibly Tina's Hippity Happer, and that's a grenade. So let's go ahead and see what he drops right here. We are using a modded gun just to get through things real quick at this point. So yes, he dropped the Eruption for us, which is awesome. So that was definitely one of the best weapons we could have got out of him. He dropped also Hellwalker, and finally, if we can get this ice out of our way, he gave us what looks like to be a Stormfront grenade. So pretty decent actually. So if you guys are looking for the Eruption, definitely come over here and kill the Titan. Over at the Slaughter Star 3000, we are looking for the two bosses called Red Rain and Blue Fire. Now, trust me guys, you will not miss Blue Fire as he pops up right here. He is a massive mech, really cool enemy, probably one of my favorite bosses out of all three of the Slaughter Star, Slaughter Shaft type of gameplay. But nonetheless, these two bosses are supposed to be dropping for us either the Rowan's Call, Lucian Call, certain artifacts with the variation of Launchpad, and also Rocket Boots. And lastly, I believe that they dropped the Scourge. Now, one of the biggest downfalls of this Slaughter Star is the fact that the bosses are not actually on the map. So they do have quite a high rate of dropping the legendaries off the map. So you never really get your legendaries very often. Therefore, you will have to completely do the last round over again and kill all 5 waves in order to kill the bosses again to get a chance for those legendaries to drop on the map so you can pick them up. And also this whole Slaughter Star 3000, I find a lot of the enemies, they glitch out on the top. A lot of the jetpack dudes do not drop down, and it takes forever. Sometimes you can't find them, and therefore you have to jump off the map and restart all the waves all over again of that specific round wherever they glitch out. So out of all three Slaughter Stars, Slaughter Shafts, this one by far is probably the one I had the most trouble with. Like I said, because of the glitched out enemies, the legendaries not falling on the map. But other than that, that's pretty much it. But we did get at least in this gameplay over here, blue fire to drop one of his dedicated drops, because red rain's drop didn't end up being on the map, like I said, so you're about to see that in a second. So that one fell off the map pretty much. But luckily for us, Blue Rain did end up dropping it right on the map, as you see there. And the weapon that he dropped for us is the Lucian's Call. So a very good AR, respectable. Definitely not one of the top ARs anymore in the game, but definitely respectable for those who like a good AR to start off with in the game for the lower mayhems. Lastly, at the Sinister of Slaughter, we are looking for Alice Citrus Vanda, which is right in front of us. So it's actually a whole bunch of little bosses right here. So we're just kind of tearing them all up right here because we want to see the actual drops. But it's about 5 to 6 little bosses that all pretty much have the same name that we are looking forward to killing, because they have the chance of dropping the Ripper, the Maggie, the Baby Maker pistol, the Scourge, and the Tremendous Rex, which is one of the dinosaurs. He's basically a Tyrannosaurus Rex, a mini version of one of the Proving Ground bosses. He will also drop the Lyunda for you. The bosses, you do not have to wait till the actual final round. They come, as you see, the 4th round at the last wave in the 4th round. So after that, there's not really a boss before that. So all the bosses come before the final round. But nonetheless, guys, in summary, if you guys do choose to take advantage of the event because you guys are newcomers to the game and trying to get more legendaries, I definitely would recommend doing the Slaughter Shaft. Not only is it a fast way to get a whole bunch of the world drops weapons to quickly get legendaries and things for your characters, it gives you a vast variety of legends to go through, and it also offers you a chance to have a red chest at the end when you do complete it. But for those who are more advanced at the game and have several hours of farming, etc. into this event or the game, I would not recommend this to you guys. Honestly, it's too time consuming, number one. Even with, obviously, you see me in this gameplay using a modded weapon, I still have to kill each individual target, and it gets annoying, and the drops when you're more advanced player are not that great and not that satisfying anymore. I think Wotan is your better bet to farming some of the best gear in the game. But nonetheless, I find this event is great for starters to, again, build up their inventory, collect some of the main legendaries for their characters, get a couple good anointments, and also get some more money to help them for the event coming soon. But for the advanced players, not really the best event in my opinion. Could have been a little better. But nonetheless, guys, I hope this video helped. If you found it informative, please like, subscribe to the channel, please, guys. Almost at 1,000 subs, getting closer every day. Thank you guys who do support the channel. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. It's your boy Scared Soldier signing out. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.